Hello to everyone. Women's Courage Movement in Afghanistan and the corner of its activities. The Women's Courage Movement or Hemmet-e-Zanan movement in Afghanistan is an independent and civil women's movement that was formed in response to the widespread restrictions and systematic violations of the rights of women and girls after Taliban returned to power. By defending the right to education, employment, freedom, social participation, and other fundamental rights of women, this movement tries to bring the voices of Afghan women to the international community and to inform public opinion about the situation of women in this country. One of the most important activities of the Women's Courage Movement or Himmat-e-Zanan movement in issuing protest statements against the Taliban's repressive policies. In one of these statements, the movement condemning the continuation of restrictions and organized violence against women and girls called on the United Nations, human rights institutions, and the international community to support the rights of Afghan women with practical and effective measures. The statement, the statement emphasized that after nearly 5 years of Taliban rule, millions of women and girls have been deprived of their most basic human rights, including the right to education, employment, freedom of movement, and participation in public life. The Women's Courage Movement or Himmat-e-Zanon movement warned that the continuation of these policies is not only a clear violation of human rights, but has also deepened the humanitarian, social, and economic crisis in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, symbolic campaigns also form an important part of the movement's activities. These campaigns aim to raise public awareness, strengthen solidarity among women, attract the attention of the media and international institutions, and support the civil struggles of Afghan women. Experience has shown that such symbolic actions also they don't bring about immediate change on their own, play an important role in shaping public opinion, increasing pressure on human rights violators, and strengthening women's voices. Despite threats, pressure, and several restrictions, the Women's Courage Movement or Himmat-e-Zanon movement has continued its peaceful struggle through statements, civic campaigns, and sorry, sorry, and awareness-raising activities. The aim of these efforts is to defend the human dignity of women, document human rights violations, and attract effective support from the international community to end gender discrimination in Afghanistan. While supporting the Women's Courage movement in Afghanistan or Himmat-e-Zanon movement in Afghanistan, the International Women's Solidarity Council values the, the civil and courageous struggles of Afghan women and calls on the United Nations human rights institutions and governments not to remain silent in the face of systematic violations of women's rights and to take practical, effective, and responsible and responsible measures to ensure the rights, freedom, and dignity of Afghan women. A just and sustainable future for Afghanistan will not be possible without the equal, free, and active presence of women. International Women's Solidarity Council. Till next video and text.